Blackbull golf community is one of Bozeman, Montana's favorite neighborhoods, and you're about to see why. When people are thinking luxury, they want large homes, views, a large lot. So I'm gonna turn this camera around. There's this incredible home right behind me. This just came on the market 8 days ago. It's a developer built home. It was built in 2022. It's 5 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms, and just over 4,000 square feet. So let's go inside. I'm really excited to show it to you. It's raining out today, so I'm gonna ditch the coat and the shoes real quick, and then we'll go take a look inside. All right, so we're walking into the front. There's this large foyer area. I'm gonna turn around so you can see the front door that we just walked in through. There's this nice little landing spot with a bench and a beautiful bookcase. Before we jump into the office, I just wanna show you the living room. I believe the ceilings are 15 feet, is what the listing agent told me. So let's go check out the kitchen. That's always my favorite place to start. As you guys can see, there's a lot of just really neutral, warm colors, kind of warm grays, kind of a taupey finish. Really just a blank slate. I wanna zoom in and show you guys this beautiful tile work. Again, there's underlighting here just to really make it shine and kind of sparkle and really give it that elevated look. Throughout the kitchen, you can see that there are Thermador appliances. So we'll go take a closer look, but you can see this wall appliance here made by Thermador. Then you have a range and a hood, again with all this sparkly, shiny tile behind it. And I want to point out these doors here. They just kind of lift up like that, which I thought was really neat. Pull that back down. It's just kind of this easy lift. And then of course you have your refrigerator and freezer at the bottom. And one thing that we've been seeing in the last couple of years as a design trend is everyone has been loving the butler pantry. So I'll take a little tour through here so you guys can see it. A lot of people are storing their appliances in here just to kind of keep it off their kitchen counters, just to keep it really decluttered. And I love the pocket door because then it's not swinging into your butler pantry or into your kitchen. And then you have your whole pantry space. So it's really nice to close this off. One really cool feature I wanted to point out while we're here is the hot tub is on the other side of this window. You can see it right there and it overlooks this pond. But if we back up, you can see there's a window, you can pull it up and you can pass drinks back and forth through the window. I thought that was really neat. Genius idea. Going back through the kitchen, I just wanted to show the other side of this island. So there's 2 sinks in this kitchen. You have your main one here in the island. You have your dishwasher here. You have kind of like this butcher block set up here. And on this side, you have kind of a bar area. You could set this up for coffee or for your drinks. And then there's this wine cooler here. So again, just tons of storage in this kitchen, which is really nice. A great place to gather around. There's so many places where people can stand and chat. And instead of having a formal dining room, they have this other second island, which I've been told can be removed if one wanted to, but this would really serve and function as a nice dining room table here. I heard that there is flooring underneath it, so if someone wanted to do a different concept of a table, they certainly could. Next, I want to check out the living room. Again, just really neutral colors. This is kind of a blank slate. Someone could put their own spin, do a lot with art, plants, whatever you want. They have this staged so elegantly. Everything in here looks so clean. I haven't seen a single like nick or scratch in this home. It's just in immaculate condition. So I'm gonna step into the corner, but we're gonna get to see this from all views. To my right, you can kind of see the outdoor fire pit and view of the pond right behind us. There are some ducks swimming there just a moment ago, so we'll go take a peek. We are kind of having some rain today. It's late June and we really need the rain. We had a really kind of dry, mild winter, so we need all this precipitation that we can get. So you can see on either side of the TV, there are these built-in drawers. Let me open it just so you can kind of see what this looks like. So great for storage. I love the symmetry. And then the tile work for the fireplace, it's not really shiny. It's kind of this matte tile, but it feels really nice and elegant. And then you can see there's a TV with a built-in speaker, this gorgeous fireplace below. And on the other side, there are more built-ins. I think if I was to purchase this home, I'd also add some like underlighting on those shelves. I think that would really make it glow and pop and really make it look extra elevated in here. So this is the living room. Before we get too far, I want to head out to the back patio just so we can see what this view looks like. So this home, like I said, was built in 2022. It was a developer built home. My understanding is the current homeowners got to have some influence in kind of the selections and the color, which I think they did a really great job. You can see there's this beautiful seating area here. There is another developer built home going in here. So that's going to be about 3,000 square feet. It's not on the market yet. But look at this backyard. So you have some beautiful landscaping going in. You can kind of see the edge of the property line where that grass just gets a little bit taller behind the trees. And then of course you have this gorgeous pond backing up to. So instead of backing up to neighbor, you get to have this nice water feature. And in Montana, water features are kind of a big deal. Everyone wants one. It's just something that makes your home a little bit special and unique. It's just something serene and beautiful to look at. So normally if it wasn't so cloudy and rainy, we would see the Bridger Mountains. This is kind of looking to the east. And if we turn around, this is looking west. Again, you see a little bit of mountain ranges in that direction. We just can't do it today. This hot tub stays. And here's that little pass-through window that we saw in the butler's pantry. So great use of this space. Another thing I wanted to point out that I forgot to mention in the main house is that this home is equipped with Sonos speakers. So that means that you can have music throughout playing, which is really nice when you're having gatherings and events. Before we head upstairs, let's finish everything on this main level. So again, here's the front entry. I want to go check out this office, which is right off the main front door. My understanding is the current homeowner is a well-known writer. And so I just love how they use a little bit of their work as their art inspiration. Actually, we'll see that more upstairs. This could be used as a bedroom. I like offices that kind of face that driveway to be off that main window because no one wants to look outside when they're, there's just a little bit more privacy when you can have a bedroom that's not right off the main front door. So beautiful use of this space, beautiful furniture. They've done a great job with the scale of this room. And I love hearing from you guys in the comments what you like to see, what you don't like to see. Sometimes I'll skip something. So you guys are always so great about giving me constructive feedback and reminding me what things you like to see, making sure we see the garage, opening up a cabinet, make sure we see this powder room. I'll turn around from all angles so you can see the whole thing. Next, I want to take us into the primary wing. So we're going to go down this hallway. And let's go look at the primary next. There's quite a few bedrooms on this level, but let's check out the primary first. Okay, so we're walking in. You can see the backyard. There's tons of closet space here. I'm going to walk towards the corner so you guys can see from this angle. Actually, this is not the primary. I lied. This is just another bedroom. All these bedrooms are really large, which is great because there's lots of room for furniture to decorate it how you want. There's so many different options. This particular room has 2 sets of closets, which is great. I'll open the door for one of them so you can just kind of see how these are laid out. Lots and lots of space. And here is the ensuite bathroom. So we'll take a peek in here. We have this beautiful tiled shower and glass doors. So as you can see, lots of nice neutral colors, lots of grays. Be really easy to put your own spin or polish, or if you have favorite colors. This is a sliding pocket door. I actually don't remember what's in here. Oh, it's just a little linen closet. So let me take a step back so you guys can see that. So yeah, great place to put bedding and towels. Board games. Behind me, we'll go down this other little hallway. Okay, here's where they have another office set up. Isn't that gorgeous? Someone did a really good job decorating. This is where the writer's office is, using inspiration from their work for their artwork in here. So you can see they have a standing desk in the middle. They have their ring light, cozy chair. I'm going to step back towards the window so you can see it from this angle as well. Like I said, this home is a 5-bedroom, 5-bath. There is a flex space upstairs, so stick around to the end to see that. That could be used as a 6-bedroom. Across the hall here is another bathroom. I don't think we've been through this one yet. It's funny, when the homes are so large like this, sometimes I forget which rooms we've already toured because they all start to kind of blend together. You can see there's a standing tub. This one doesn't have glass in it, but just a really nice tile shower all the way up to the ceiling with a bathtub here. This would be great for kids too, because sometimes it's easier for kiddos to have a proper bathtub. Then we have this other bedroom, which they have set up and staged as an office, or sorry, an office, a gym. Again, lots of space. This room sees that new house going in right next door. Not a bad view. The thing I love about Blackbull homes is every home is just so beautiful. So even if you do have a neighbor on either your half-acre or full-acre lot, you know that their home's going to be beautiful because it's just the aesthetic of this neighborhood. That's why people love living here, because it's just so beautiful. You do have to be a member to be in Blackbull golf community. There's a social membership, there is a golf membership, and those fees vary based on the tier membership that you're part of. I wanted to show you next this laundry room. So you can see there's plenty of storage. Nice utility sink here. Lots of cabinets, which is always nice. You have your washer and dryer set here, and even more closet space. And I love having utility room kind of drop zone right off of the garage, because then that stuff doesn't accumulate into the rest of the home. Okay, I think this is the master. We've been waiting for this. You guys have been so patient. So let's go check out the master. First, we'll check out the bedroom. Look how beautiful that is. I love the mountainscape above the bed. The master has this gorgeous view of the pond in the backyard. Let's step into the back corner here so you can get a view. The ceiling, oops, I just ran into a plant. The ceiling height is just amazing. You could really do a lot with, you know, setting up a couch or a dresser, just different ways of decorating this room and really utilizing the space. I don't want to go too fast because I never want to make you guys dizzy when I'm going through these home tours. Here is another view from the other corner. Next, I want to check out the master bathroom and the closets. So here is the entry to the bathroom. So on my left, you have one closet here. Let me turn on the light. Oh, it came on automatically for me. So you can see all these wonderful built-ins, which is so nice. You don't actually have to have a dresser when you have this much closet organization and space. Walk a little further, and then again, oh, here is the bathroom. And then you have a second closet through there. So let's go check that out, and then we'll come back and look at the bathroom behind me. So here's a nice size shower area with a bench, which is nice. If you've ever had to shave your legs, it's nice to sit down on something. Automatic lights just flipped on. Again, lots of built-in storage. Love the window in here because it adds a lot of natural light. And finally, we'll go check out the bathroom. So you can see there is a large dual vanity here. I love this dark charcoal. It's kind of like a masculine color, but it adds a lot of contrast to the rest of the house because it's a lot of light grays. And then you have this great soaker tub, but look at these amazing views. And then you don't have a neighbor looking directly into your bathroom either. I don't know if you can see from here, but there's a bunch of ducks kind of walking around out there. Here's another view of the bathroom. And next I want to take you through to the garage because the last home tour I did, I forgot the garage, and some people were very upset about that. So we're going to make sure that we check out the garage today, and it's worth checking out. So here's the garage door. What I love about this garage is the garage doors have this frosted window exterior, so a lot of natural light is let in, even though we have the lights on right now. And another thing, I point this out in all my videos, I love the epoxy flooring. It's kind of that speckled texture, but it allows light to bounce off of it, so it feels really bright in here. But also in Montana, when we have a lot of snow and mud during kind of our winter, spring season, it's nice that that doesn't stain and really get into your garage. You can see there are a few drains in here. So, you know, as your car has ice melt from buildup driving around, all of that is leaving your garage so that you can have a cleaner garage space so that doesn't get tracked into the rest of your house. I don't have a measuring tape with me, but you can see that a decent sized Toyota 4Runner can fit in this garage just nicely. There is a heater over here. You can see that in the corner. And plenty of space for storage. See the man door going outside there. So this is a 3-car garage. So you have one stall here, which a lot of people use for like their riding lawnmowers, their, Montana toys, their snow blowers, bikes, etc. Sometimes people use their 3rd-car garage as a home gym if they need the extra space. And then this is a 2-car garage door here where you can park your 1 or 2 vehicles. Another cool thing about this garage is it does have hot and cold water spouts. So someone could potentially put in a sink or a dog wash station, again, which is really nice because in Montana, dogs get dirty, kids get dirty. It's nice to just throw them and get them cleaned up before you enter the house. I think we've covered the main floor, so now it's time for us to go upstairs and explore what's up there. Here's the stairs, and again, we're just off the kitchen here. We have our living room to the left, so let's go explore what we have upstairs. This is the kind of flex space that I was talking about earlier that could be used as just kind of a game room, a playroom. We have these oversized closet doors. Again, look how deep that goes. So it has a built-in system. That was deeper than I was expecting it to be. But again, who doesn't love extra closet storage? Close those real quick. They have this set up as a bedroom, so this could be a 6-bedroom. Or like I said, you could set this up with couches or a pool table. just another hangout space. This room is quite large. It's larger than most of the other bedrooms. And you can even have this as a multi-purpose room. You could set it up as like a guest quarters or another couple offices or homework station. Really, the possibilities are endless. I'm going to back into another corner so you can just really see the size of this room. And then of course it does have a bathroom upstairs too. So this might be a great place where if you have company visiting, you could put some couches up here, maybe a like card table, and then they have their bedroom, and then they also have use of their own bathroom too. Glass shower. So let me know in the comments what your favorite part of this home tour is. If there's any other homes that you guys want to see that you see on Zillow or Realtor.com that you want me to tour, let me know. I do one of these home tours a week, and I love answering your guys' questions. I love knowing what's important to you guys and what you want to see. And yeah, just let me know what you liked best, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks so much for watching.